Hello, so this is my first ever video blog, or vlog as I'm going to call it. I'm just going to go over some key points and concepts from my first week at National Louis with the residency program with AUSL, and try to connect the stuff I've learned this week in class to what urban teaching is going to be like and feel like in a few weeks when I get placed in a Chicago public school. So I guess I came into this whole thing trying to compare what these classes to classes in my undergrad, because I just graduated in May with a degree in education, so I kind of felt like I was going to be comparing these classes to my classes the whole time. But I guess what makes it a little different is the urban aspect, because I don't really have any experience in an urban environment besides working once in Indianapolis public schools, so I'd just like to go through this whole thing without expectations and take what I learned from class and use it to the best of my advantage in the school that I get placed in. Some key points from class that I remember or understand are knowing versus understanding, and the difference between the two. There's a huge difference between the two, and relating enduring understandings to lessons, and not just making lessons not meaningful for the students, but being able to be cognizant of everything you do as a teacher and use your lessons as a tool for students to be able to take things beyond the classroom and make connections and make enduring understandings in order for them to be productive members of society in the future. And I just like myself to be one of those teachers that can serve as a gateway for students, or a person who instills those enduring understandings through what I do as a teacher. Also, I guess from another class, the knowing versus understanding thing relates to understanding other cultures and being culturally competent and putting things in context in relation to culture. And I know through this urban teaching environment that as myself, as a white middle class female, I'll definitely have to learn to become culturally competent and understand other cultures. I know it's not going to come to me right away, but I can work towards that understanding and maybe have lessons for myself to get those urban enduring understandings about different cultures. Another class is the special education class, and I know I've had training in special education and I have a degree in special education, but what makes this class different from other classes that I've taken in the past is also the urban aspect and knowing what special education looks like in an urban environment. I don't have much experience in special education in an urban environment, and I'd just like to take this class to reflect on not only special education itself, but special education in an urban environment. I guess just from here, I expect these points from classes to relate to my experience in the classroom, and I just hope to use what I learn in these first few weeks of classes and take them into the classroom. And also the things with AUSL, I hope to learn their signature strategies and also relate them to stuff I learned in school, and I'm really excited to see what happens from here.